Hello, everyone. I just wanted to give an update. A couple months ago, I made a post about me holding my head up and smiling through my journey of cystic acne. Initially, I was just like totally embarrassed and undone. I was going through a transition in life of a marital separation. I moved smooth across the country to flee a toxic marriage and toxic family system. I had a lot of stress on my shoulders to then be the single parent and full-time permanent and primary care provider for my children, which wasn't anything new, but now to have to do it under the stress of a marital separation with no support, which also wasn't really unknown because I didn't have support before. But I think the overwhelming stress of all of those life changes and transitions literally took a like cannonball downturn for the hormonal effect inside of my body. So when I saw a dermatologist back in the fall of 2022, I was told that I was suffering from cystic acne. I did a post here and I showed my face and I showed how I was still smiling and found gratitude in the fact that I have all my teeth throughout all of this. You know, you have to find something to be happy about, right? But I'm so glad to say that now it is May 2023, so about 7 months later, and my skin looks way better than it did without medication. So I was prescribed medication, which I will not promote, but the inside, like the gut feeling of myself, I knew that I did not want to be on medication for many reasons. And when I feel that because the dermatologist gave me a very clear disclosure or disclaimer before deciding to prescribe me the medication and asking if I wanted to have more children, because the medication was just that caustic from a developmental standpoint, I was thinking, well, I'm already in my 40s. I don't necessarily plan on having any more children. But now let's just talk about like the ramifications of this medication on my body. You know what I'm saying? So no lie, no cap. I took like 2 doses of it and I was like, no, I can't do it. Like I've never taken any hardcore drugs. So I don't care how much I'm told that a drug is safe. If someone has to prescribe it to me and it's not over the counter, I'm going to question what it's doing to my body. And I just knew that going through all the life transition that I was going through it raw. I wasn't high, I wasn't drunk, I wasn't sexing myself. I was literally going through all of this raw. Why couldn't I find a way to get through this journey, this kind of like hard knock of cystic acne? So what I decided to do was to just keep doing what I was doing. Find, things in life that could keep me encouraged and make my endorphins, increase so that I could be more happy and not be slummed out, so that my hormones would balance out a little better. And then I was also way more cognizant of how I was touching my face, because I'm a face toucher. I don't know about you, but I'm a face toucher. So if I'm sitting at a light, I'm waiting like this, or I'm waiting like this with my arm, you know what I'm saying, on the windowsill in my vehicle. And I'm just like, so then I'm looking and I'm like, okay, those places that I'm always touching, that's where I'm breaking out. You know what I'm saying? Along with just the cystic acne, which just does whatever it wants to do when it wants to do. Like the outbreaks just were coming out of nowhere. So what I did was I continued to cleanse my face with Aquaphor. So from the time my children were born, in my state of origin, Aquaphor was huge in the medical practice as something that was advised to cleanse children with. And I was like, well, if this is supposed to be safe for newborns, I'm going to use it too. So between Aquaphor and Cetaphil, but Cetaphil being more milder, I chose Aquaphor. So we've just been an Aquaphor family as far as the body wash and cleanser. So I use this to clean my face. The Aquaphor wash and shampoo for children, I just use like a super tiny little like bead of it, like a mustard seed bead, because you don't need a lot of soap or cleansers on your skin. You don't want to strip your skin from its natural hydration. You don't want to strip your skin from the oil and the moisture. You just want to cleanse off the outer layer where the environmental factors, the dust and the pollen and the wind, and you're touching your face and the germs and all those type of things. And mere water, especially in the elements in the state of our world as far as pollution, I just don't think that water alone will do it. But you don't also also need a whole lot of heavy soap. And then you'll have to go behind the soap with moisturizers and other oils or lotions to try to rehydrate your skin. Why? When you just need something mild just to clean off the outer layer of the germs, right? So the Aquaphor wash and shampoo for infants, baby formula cleanser, literally just a little small, if you know what a mustard seed is, it's like a little teeny old seed. That's all you need. Dot, 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 water. And it's going to just, emulsify. Like once you start rubbing it in, this is like really soapy. And then after I cleanse my face, I would use witch hazel.